Shalom, all praise to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, double honors unto the apostles and elders of GreatMillStone who rule well, and shalom to the hopeful elect. This is Pilot Aleph from the GMS London camp, coming back at you again with a news and prophecy and news. This is from the Metro newspaper, okay, and it reads, you can now store Ripple and Bitcoin in a creepy microchip implant that's been compared to the mark of the beast. Okay, so this ultimately is a precursor for the RFID technology. Okay, because we know currently the society we're in, the elites, the banking elites, the Illuminati, okay, who are spoke of in the Bible. Okay, when you read Isaiah the 14th chapter about beheld Satan falling from Lucifer falling from hell. The word Lucifer means light bearer, and the Illuminati are the enlightened ones. So they are the light bearers because they're enlightened with the light of understanding. You know, as the quote, I don't know where it comes from, but the quote goes, "In the land of the blind, the man with one eye is king," and that's the society we're living in. They have the eye, the all-seeing eye, and they're the light bearers. Okay, and according to the Bible, those banking elites are the elites, the dukes of Edom, you could say. They're the leaders over the house of Esau. Okay, Esau is the biblical nationality or name of the so-called white man, whereas we are Jacob, his righteous twin brother, and he's our evil twin brother. Jacob is so-called Negroes, Hispanics, and Native Americans, okay? And all of our seeds scattered in the midst of the whole earth. So I read this title again. You can now store Ripple and Bitcoin in creepy microchip implant. Now, Ripple and Bitcoin are cryptocurrencies, okay? Which are basically cryptocurrency, as far as my knowledge goes, really started with Bitcoin, okay? And came out of nowhere. The author of the programming is unknown, okay? And the big selling point is it's unregulated. So it's a currency that's unregulated by isn't regulated by no banking firm, whereby it not being regulated by no banking firm, whereby it not being regulated by any banking firm, it's a big tool, a heavily used tool upon the dark web, okay, dealing with the criminal activity in the dark web, okay. Implant that's going to be is compared to the mark of the beast. So let's read this. I haven't read the article. I'm just going to go on the spirit. I just come across it. Whenever you've got loads of cash in your wallet, there's always a chance of losing it or being robbed. A big selling point. Going into the cashless society, that's one of the big selling points of the reason why they're not dealing with cash. Even when you go back to gold and silver, the whole reason why they said the big selling point on gold and silver was the fact that you could just it's too heavy to carry around. So they had banking notes, okay? So this is the same thing over again, now being that you can carry all your cash on an RFID chip, okay? Because cash is, using the RFID technology or the NFC on your credit, debit, or even on your phone, or any form of technology that carries that contactless pay. Basically, that's a big selling factor. But if you're using a cryptocurrency, Bitcoin or Ripple, you can now store them in a place where you'll never mislay your cash. A Danish firm called B-Chip has just released an update for its microchip implant, which means it can use Ripple, one of the hottest virtual currencies right now. Okay. This means you'll be able to store your virtual cash stash under your skin by getting a chip installed in your hand. which is the RFID. The RFID chip is the mark of the beast. Okay, if you put a chip in your right hand or in your butt cheek, it could be in your cheek, in your face, in your ear. If that shit is implanted within you, man, you got the mark of the beast, and it tells you that you have a part in the lake of fire. You're gonna be destroyed by the Lord, man. Okay, whether by the missiles, getting slain, any form of matter, you're slated for judgment. Okay, the chip uses Ripple's own payment system, which means it doesn't need to be connected to the owner's bank account. Should wear it to store cryptocurrencies, man. You see, this is beautiful, man. Because the Apostle Tahar declared it the year of prophecy, so we're gonna start seeing these prophecies come to pass. And lo and behold, the 8th of January, what do we see, man? You know, the mark of the beast being implemented, okay, in some form or manner with a cryptocurrency, which cryptocurrencies are the precursor for the one world currency, man. A digital currency that is regulated by one banking system, being a one world order, man, a new world order. Okay, this should enable wearers to store cryptocurrencies in a chip, and it may even be possible to make payments in the future. Excuse me. Okay. However, the device has already proven controversial and has been dubbed the mark of the beast. See, people out there know that this is the mark of the beast. Okay, there's people that know this. That is the mark of the beast, and this is general people. But the apostles, starting with Apostle Tahar, Apostle Kabar, Apostle Rakar, Apostle Ramlab, and the elders of Great Millstone have been preaching this word for many years and been speaking of the RFID chip. On Twitter, one person wrote, "I like Ripple and XRP, but I'll never get the chip, the mark of the beast, praise Jesus. No thank you, Satan," another added. Some Christians believe the book of Revelation predicted that a monster with 2 horns like a lamb and speaking like a dragon will place a mark on the human's foreheads. Now, that being spoke of two horns like a lamb, oh, they're really butchering it. Okay. Might as well line that up. Anyone who is not given a mark will be unable to buy or sell anything. Okay? See, so if you don't have that mark, RFID chip, when they implement the new world order, you're not going to be able to buy or sell. Once the beast has finished spreading his mark to humanity, the world will end in an almighty battle, which will see it thrown into a lake of fire, which is America being destroyed, and it's going to be, all the wicked are going to be thrown into a lake of fire. Then he calls of all, both small and great, small and almighty, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive. I don't know what version this is, to receive a mark in their right hand or in the forehead. Says one passage in Revelations, and that no man might buy or sell save he that have the mark, name of the beast, the number of his name. Of course, a microchip could just be cool, but rather creepy device, rather than a sign from an imminent apocalypse. But that doesn't sound anywhere near as exciting. So you see, it's out there, man. The technology is out there. So let me just clear up. Okay. Okay, and I behold another beast coming up out of the earth, and he had 2 horns like a lamb, and he spake as a dragon. The 2 horns like a lamb is basically talking about the Roman Empire, the plebeians and patricians, the 2 different political parties. The plebeians being, going back to the plebs, which is the commoners, which today would be known as the Democrats over in America, or Labour in the UK. And then the patricians would be like the Republicans, those that were part of the hierarchy of society, the Republicans or the Conservatives over here in the UK. All right, and he spake as a dragon. The dragon represents the Roman Empire. Okay, that's what it represents, the Roman Empire. So so let's go to this is about the lake of fire being cast. Let me just read okay, it's Revelations 13 and 15. And he had power to give life unto the image of the beast, that the image of the beast should both speak and cause that as many as would not worship the image of the beast should be killed. Okay? So those that would not worship the image of the beast should be killed. Now the image of the beast is a good way to understand this. Is basically the likeness and the culture and the customs of the society. Okay, being democracy, gay marriage, equal rights, all these different things. Women are equal to men, etc., etc. Okay, because the image can also be is also akin. The word is also akin to statues. Okay, which statues are part of the law system, which a law, can also be defined as a statue, and a statue is also an image. And that image basically is, it outlines the society. Okay, so those that basically, that's why there's people that they've got a vetting list where there's people whereby they want to depopulate the world, and there's certain people that are going to be kept, that were going to be beneficial for them in their society, and they want to keep them because they really hold to the image of the world, and there's others that don't, and they be up on those lists. And he causeth all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their foreheads. Okay? And that no man might buy or sell save he that have the mark or the name of the beast or the number of his name. Okay? So that's the point, buy or sell. So the RFID chip, which is the mark of the beast, okay? How on earth are you going to be able to buy or sell? It's showing you more and more with this RFID technology that it's enabling you to buy and sell with the cryptocurrencies, which is a precursor. The whole cryptocurrencies thing, anyone and their girlfriend can make a fucking cryptocurrency right now. You got rappers releasing them, you got entertainers, all these different people relating cryptocurrencies, and it's unregulated. So obviously they're letting it run riot until the time is set. Okay, so now yeah, man, that's it for, that's the lesson, man. The point being that we're in the year of prophecy, and this RFID chip is being administered, man, and it's coming to fruition. Okay, they've had it over the years. It'll be used to identify your biometrics at a hospital, that it could secrete your dosage for your medication. And now we have it whereby now you can buy and pay with cryptocurrencies, which is the biggest link to the cashless society. So they've really been working this in. So we're in the year of prophecy right now. Pray you're edified. Shalom.